Money is always one of the top problems in marriage every year. As we work to get our finances on track, we learn an important principle that applies to marriage. When finances are creating problems in a marriage, the smartest way out is to reach out to experts for their help. Finding a good financial advisor will make a difference. A financial advisor helps people change the way that they handle their finances. If you're in debt, the goal is to become debt-free. If you never had a financial plan, then it's time to develop one. One of the essential principles is to create more coming in than is going out, and over time, maybe much more. Once that is done, there's no extra for giving and saving and purchasing with cash. The principle is called creating margin. Creating margin in your finances reduces stress and helps us be good stewards of what God has entrusted to us. So let's lay that margin template over your marriage. What have you created margin in your marriage? Can marriage at times be stressful? Can we get into ruts and have negative cycles that over time can severely damage or even destroy marriage? What if instead we created margin? Well, your question is probably, how would we do that? So let me give you an example. What if your spouse is always late and every time they're late, you respond with a negative comment? You're always late. Can't you ever be on time? I'm tired of waiting on you. Now, this is how to create margin in the situation, and it begins with you. Instead of fuming because they're late, you think of all the things your spouse has to do, and you have empathy for them. Instead of attacking them when they show up late, you greet them with a hug, and you tell them how glad you are to see them. Instead of pouting, you set aside their lateness and focusing on enjoying the time you have together. So what if your spouse is the one that's handling the finances in your marriage, and each month they pay at least one bill late? Well, your usual response may be something like, you paid the bill late again. Now we have another late fee. Can't you ever pay the bills on time? What if instead you said, I really don't know how you do all you do. I thought it might be helpful if I helped you paying the bills. Would that take something off your plate that adds stress each month? In the second response, you never mentioned the late fee. Think about it. Why would you mention it? You're not going to be telling your spouse something they didn't already know. Most likely, they're already frustrated with themselves anyway. It's a difference in pointing your finger at your spouse and coming alongside them and being a team. That is creating margin in your marriage. That is another step towards your awesome marriage.